welcome. Hi if you're new here, it's so nice to meet you. I hope you join the Unicorn Gal fam. That is what we're called right now, and I might be looking a little bit different for those who are returning. Thank you so much for coming back to my videos, because I've had my lip filler top up. I think I mentioned it that I was getting it done, or did I not? I don't know, but basically I had them done last Wednesday, and I thought, why not do a whole video on my lip filler experience from start to finish. So if I'm looking a little bit different, it's because I've had my lips topped up and I haven't had them done in almost a year. So this video is going to be more of like a story time, where I've been answering a couple of your questions, because I put a little question poll on my Instagram for you guys to ask me some questions. And yeah, so it's just going to be a little bit of a story time experience, where I've been, what I've had done and everything like that. I don't want it to be like, this is where I went, this is how much I had, be like me. No, I just want to share my experience of what I've had done, where I've been, and like just the story of my lip filler journey. So if I'm wearing a scarf, it is because it's a little bit chilly, even though I've got my capucin. But hey ho. So yeah, let's get straight on into this video and just talking about my lip filler experience. I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for joining us, and make sure to hit that subscribe button to become part of the Unicorn Gal fam. Love that. So yeah, let's get straight on into the video and this a little story time. So I'm going to be starting off with the very first picture of my lips before and where I've had them after 1 mil, which was my very first time. So basically, when you get your lips done first, or consider, they always advise you just go for 0.1 mil, which gives you more of like a natural look. However, I wanted to go for 1 mil just straight off the bat. That's what I wanted, and I'll show you the photo on screen now of my lips before. So looking at this photo, it's not bad at all. I had quite like big lips, but not too big already, and at this time I actually thought that my Cupid's bow was a little bit different than everyone else's, because it was quite like almost pointy, if that makes sense. And this is what I mean, unicorns, where you overthink, and you are perfect the way you are, and I don't want to influence anyone into getting something that they don't need or they don't have to have done, because they just need to stop overthinking and just love themselves. So yeah, at that point I literally thought that my Cupid's bow was really weird. So yeah, I went ahead and went to Flawless Cosmetics. Flawless Cosmetics is the first ever place I went to. It's basically based in Naomi Chantal hair, where P. Louise gets her hair done, and it's in Chester, so that's where I went, and I couldn't fault the service. The girl was absolutely lovely, and it was just so good. Like the first results, I had 1 mil all on my top lip, and that was the results. And the thing is, when you see videos have that massive lips in the cover photo, that is called the swell. So basically, after you get your lips done, you do go through a swell stage. So I'll put on a photo now of my swell stage, my first ever lip filler. So basically, the lip filler swell goes down after 10 days. I'm still on day 5, so mine still hasn't completely gone down, so they are looking a little bit like still chunky still. However, it's fine. I need to film a video for you guys and just tell you about it, because I haven't seen you in ages. So yeah, basically you go through the swell, and after I had that done, I went in to Flawless Cosmetics a couple months afterwards. I went in for another 1 mil just to even up my bottom lip, and then after that I did have some complications with it being a bit uneven, and I did have a few lumps. So after I disclosed this and just told them how I was feeling, I decided to go somewhere else just to get a different technique of lip filler. There's nothing wrong with Revolax Cosmetics or anything like that, I just wanted a different technique. So I searched into Sophia Aesthetics, who is so amazing. She is so lovely. She's just a queen. She has her own story. She's just so amazing, and I actually went to her when she was on her own. She didn't have Nurse Sarah, so she has Nurse Sarah now to help her with all her clients, but I trust Sophia so much. So Now I'm going to show you a photo of when I went to Sophia, and she was amazing. She got rid of all my lumps and bumps, all the unevenness that I had, and she's just amazing at what she does. And I had the Russian technique. So there's a difference between two different lip fillers techniques that I'm aware of. So the first one is where they go in from the sides and it gets deposited like in a straight line, and then they just massage it out. And the other one is Russian technique. So Russian technique is where they go in and out of the lip filler in multiple places to make sure you're getting that full 360-degree plumpness or linear sort of look. So you're getting flat lipped, but however they are still like full instead of like bulky round lips, if that makes sense. So there's a difference between techniques, and Sophia is so good at her technique. She just amplified what I already had. So she literally told me, your lips are so stunning, you have a stunning cupid's bow, people come for your cupid's bow, and it was just amazing. So I went to Sophia a couple times. I think I went for 1 mil, half a mil and another mil, all in the space of 1.5 years. So from the very beginning, I started getting lip filler at the age of 20, just in case anyone's wondering. So if you can just imagine the space of time, so I went to Flawless, then Sophia, and then Sophia, and I'll just show you just various images of me having them done at Sophia, as she's so good. She'd literally tell me, people come with your photo to show her my lips, and I was like, oh my god, it's just so good, it's so unreal. It's such a nice feeling, like from where I had my first thoughts, and this is what I mean by I don't want any of you gorgeous unicorns overthinking yourself and thinking that you need to change something. You do not need to change yourself. So after that, it's been a year since I've been with Sophia, and last week I decided to go to She Aesthetics. So if you don't know who She Aesthetics is, they basically are She-Lash, but the aesthetics version. And I went to She Aesthetics because they've been trained by Sophia, and I wasn't being able to get Sophia until like January, and I really wanted them done. They were looking very like diminished, and they dissolved from lockdown and all the stress lockdown has caused us, so I wanted to get them topped up. So I thought, if I can't go to Sophia, I'll go with someone who's trained by Sophia, and I'll insert some clips now of going to She Aesthetics. It was so aesthetic, literally. They had balloons, they had unicorns, it was just so gorgeous there. And the girl Sarah who treated me with my appointment, she was just the loveliest person ever, and she was obsessed with unicorn as much as I am, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in love with you. And she was so lovely. She was so calming, and since it was my first time there instead of Sophia, and I mentioned that I had them done with Sophia, and she said, oh, you've got the most gorgeous lips, we're gonna amplify them, we're just gonna show you what you've lost and everything like that. So this is where we're at right now. So in a quick short summary, that is my lip filler experience, and this is where I'm at right now. Like I said, I'm on day 5, so they are still gonna go down. I had it mostly in my top lip this time because my top lip went down a little bit more than my bottom lip. My bottom lip tends to hold the filler a lot more than the top lip. So yeah, I always have Revolax because it always holds a lot more sturdier in my lips than Juvederm. So Juvederm is the one that like Kylie Jenner and all the celebrities have, but I just feel like Revolax holds a lot firmer, and they always recommend Revolax because it's the one that holds the most. So in short term, that is my lip filler experience, and I'm going to go into a little bit more detail with some of your questions, because your questions have just given me the detail that I was going to say anyway, so I thought, why not just incorporate the detail in the questions. So I'm gonna grab my phone now and then go through the questions. So gorgeous unicorns, let's go straight through these questions. So the first question is, how many milliliters do you normally get? So normally I'd say I do get 1 ml, just because I always like leave a big gap between getting my lips done. If you wanted to go more regularly, and if you see like a little bit of dissolve straight away, you can always go for half a mil, but I always usually go for 1 ml, and it just sort of plumps them up and then lasts me a lot longer. So my lip filler always lasts me like a year or 6 months. It always lasts me that long, and that's why I really like Revolax. So that's what I normally get. I always normally get 1 mil every time I go. I'm so grateful for you guys asking me these questions as well. There's literally more than I actually thought. So the next one is, how much did it hurt? So I think quite a few of them were, does it hurt, and do you get numbed first and everything like that. So when you go get your lips done, you definitely get numbed. Literally, the numbing cream is your best friend at this point. So rub it in, because at the moment, because of coronavirus, you just have to rub it in yourself. So make sure you're rubbing that stuff in, because it doesn't like hurt to a certain degree. It's almost painful, because you always hear conspiracy like, oh my god, lip filler is so painful, blah 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 blah. It's not that painful. I think it's just mindset over matter. So basically, when I went to Flawless Cosmetics, where they did the one from the side, I think that's a lot less painful than the Russian technique. However, it does depend on how much numbness they have in the numbing cream. So when I go to Sophia, she always says that the less numb the numbing cream has. I don't know what's the technical term for that. However, basically when you have the low percentage of numbness, it gives you more of a flush appeal. So basically, when I went to go get my eyebrows microbladed, they use a very heavy numbing cream for your eyebrow area. So do not go to your lip filler lady with any cream on beforehand. Just go as you are. They will give you the numbing cream. And so basically, the less numbing cream gives you more flush effect, and it does really help with the numbness. So basically, it's like a little bit of a pinchy feeling. So when you do the one where it comes up from the side, if you're getting that effect, I prefer the Russian technique, just because I love the shape that it gives. I feel like the one from the side isn't what I want for my personal lip look. So yeah, the one from the side is a lot less painful than the one that's Russian. However, you do get the better results. So the pain is basically a very low pain. If I had to rate it, because I've had tattoos in the most painfulest places, I've had tattoo on my collarbone and my wrist, really painful. I'd say on the pain scale, it'd probably be like a 5. A 5, yeah, because it's like, it's in and then it's out. So the needle goes into your lip and then it goes out. It goes into your lip and then it goes out. But I always think it's best to do your breathing technique. And they always say, with these two lovely ladies that I went to, with Sophia and She Aesthetics, you literally breathe in when the needle goes in and breathe out when the needle goes out. It's literally not that bad at all. Do not overthink it. It's not that bad. And I think it's just a shock of it going in and out, but once you're done, it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it at all. It's literally so relaxing once you get into it. Just focus on your breathing. It doesn't hurt that much at all. Like I said, a pain rating of 5 at max. Not even that. I think you just gotta remember it's only for a little while where you're having the filler put into your lips, and then after that it does last 6 months to a year. So it's really good. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does it hurt? So I'd say it's a 5. And she put up, PS, love you too, unicorn. And then again, pain, what it's like, can you compare it to anything? So if I had to compare it to anything, it'd probably be like a pinch of the skin, but not even like half of that, because it's on your lips and it's a very fine needle. It really doesn't hurt that much. I don't know why people are going, oh my god, it hurts, like how? It doesn't. It's just, you need to just relax into it and it'll be fine, and like you go back again, so it's absolutely fine. So how long does it last? For me, it lasts 6 months to a year, but depending on your lip filler dissolve rate in your own personal lips, it can be anything. So it could be 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, it could be more than a year, it could be 2 years. And do you get numbed first? Yes, you get numbed first. Don't worry about that, you're gonna be all numbed up, and the numbing cream really does help, really does help. So the best types of places to get them done, etc. And there's also one where it's like, how do you know who to go to? So with having to know where to go to, you've just got to research your places around you, research where you want to go. So with Sophia Bailey Aesthetics, I would not recommend her enough if you're in the area, and she has literally clients come all over the place from her, like literally ages and ages and ages away, like different countries come to her, and she's just so good. And just look for the technique. So I don't like the lip filler look that sort of migrates. So lip filler that migrates is lip filler that goes behind the border of your lips. So that is lip filler migration, and it can be treated. So I usually look for people that don't cause migration, because it can be easily caused. It can be caused by either practitioner, or it could be caused by the client's natural lip sort of appearance or migration. So I would always look into where you want to go, always look into what you want to achieve. And with nurse practitioners, always go to a nurse practitioner no matter what. Everyone's got to be qualified in what they're doing. However, some people are, in my opinion, better than others. Not in the sense of being like, oh my god, they're well better than them, but with the technique. Technique is very important to me. So like I said, with the Russian technique, that is my favourite. So what made you want to get them done? So I wanted to get them done just because I wanted a little bit more to my top lip, and also because this is what I mean by don't overthink, because I was so self-conscious of like my nose compared to the rest of my face, and I just felt if I had my lips done, then it would even up my side profile and just make me feel a lot more confident and just make me look the way I want to look, if that makes sense. And it's your face, you do you, boo, do what makes you happy. And I'm so happy I've had them done, and it's just an amazing experience, and just meeting new people. And yeah, I'm really happy that I got them done. So what age did you start getting lip fillers? I started getting them when I was 20, and some of them are the same, like how bad did it hurt? And then I'm going to answer one more. So the last one is, what was your boyfriend's reaction to getting lip filler? Was he supportive? So Shane was completely supportive. Of course, like any good boyfriend, he was like, no, you don't need to get it done. Why do you want it done? And then he came with me, and literally all the girls that I went to first with Naomi Chantal hair, they were like, oh, your boyfriend's so lovely for coming with you, for your support. And I was like, yeah, he's amazing. And he always comes with me most of the time. And same with Sophia, she's like, oh, your boyfriend's so lovely, like coming with you. So that is how supportive Shane is, and his reaction was like, if it will make you feel better and want to go get it done, then you can go get it done. So yeah, Shane is the most supportive person ever. He deserves a lot more recognition for his kindness. If I can give him a reward apart from me, I'd literally give him like a reward of kindness like every day. Like he just goes beyond and above for everyone and anyone. I'm so lucky to have him. So yeah, Shane is 100% supportive of me and us, and we're just living our best life, being ourselves. And yeah, that answers all the questions. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video and my lip fill experience from start to finish. I hope you enjoyed this story time and just my experience with lip fillers and just answering your questions. And thank you so much for sending them in as well. And I just appreciate every single one of you. I'm so excited now to plan some more content for you guys, especially with these Christmas months. Literally, I went to Home Sense today and they have the most gorgeous nutcrackers out and just all the Christmas stuff. So I'm literally so excited to plan that and just get everything sorted for these next months. And it's colder and I love it, and me and Fiona are going to go pumpkin picking this weekend, so that's going to be the next video hopefully, unless I schedule something else in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more content from me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye everyone.